Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back, and thank you all so much for being here. As usual, this morning we'll be discussing exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. First off, I want to say a huge thank you to all of you as we just passed the 25,000 subscriber milestone. So super exciting, and we very much appreciate your continued support. Of course, this means we'll now be doing our TipRanks giveaway of some premium subscriptions and some TipRanks t-shirts. So stay tuned for a special video in the next week or so announcing all of the winners for that. Okay, with that being said, let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. We're ending the week off with U.S. futures being in the green. Currently, the Dow futures are up 0.18%, S&P 500 futures are up 0.2%, and NASDAQ futures are up 0.13%. It is also Jobs Friday, and there seems to be a wide range on the estimates of how many jobs were added in August. This ranges from a few 100,000 all the way up to 1 million. The median estimate comes in at 750,000. This is down from the 943,000 jobs created in July. Ford Motors' total U.S. vehicle sales declined 33% year over year in August. Their total truck sales slipped 29.4% year over year, SUV sales went down over 25%, and car sales decreased 86%. The fall is due to the shortage of semiconductor chips. Meanwhile, their electrified vehicle sales grew 67.3% year over year to over 8,700 units. Analysts currently rate the Ford stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 27%. The NKLA Corporation has signed an agreement with the Bosch group of companies, where they will create their Bosch fuel cell power module for Nikola's Class 7 and 8 electric vehicles. The modules are set to launch in 2023, with the first application being the Class 8 Regional Haul Nikola Tre FCEV. The company expects the vehicle to have a range of about 500 miles. As per the agreements, Nikola will have access to both fully assembled fuel cell power modules and major components, including the fuel cell stack. The remaining components are to be sourced by both companies together. Analysts are a bit hesitant on the Nikola stock. It does currently come in as a hold rating with an average upside of 25%. Chevron is joining hands with Bunge North America to help meet the demand for renewable fuels and lower carbon intensity feedstocks. The proposed venture is aimed at making the supply chain more efficient for both companies. While Bunge is likely to contribute its soybean processing facilities, Chevron is expected to pump roughly $600 million cash into the joint venture. The joint venture will also explore new growth opportunities in lower carbon intensity feedstocks and consider feedstock pre-treatment investments. Analysts rate the Chevron stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 30%. And FUBO TV has received a license from the Arizona Department of Gaming for mobile event wagering. The offering, which will be provided through a market access agreement with the Action Indian community, follows the recent wagering approval received in Iowa by the company. Notably, this approval also takes the company closer towards the launch of its mobile sportsbook, FUBO Sportsbook, which remains on track to go live in the fourth quarter of 2021. The president of FUBO Gaming said that the license award in Arizona is an important strategic step as we aim to bring our integrated FUBO Sportsbook to the passionate sports fans of Arizona. The FUBO stock is rated a strong buy with an average upside of over 47%. Now, moving over to some notable earnings reports. Now, it is fairly quiet for earnings today, with no big companies expected to report. We did recently hear from DOCU, who came in with better than expected Q2 results. During the quarter, DocuSign helped over 1 million customers and over 1 billion users move forward with its agreement cloud software and e-signature offerings. DocuSign reported quarterly earnings of 47 cents per share, increasing over 176% year over year and beating the estimates of 40 cents per share. Their revenue climbed 50% year over year to $511.8 million, surpassing analyst estimates of $487 million. Their revenue growth was driven by a 52% year-over-year increase in subscription revenue. The DOCU stock is rated a strong buy with an average upside of nearly 5%. We also heard from Broadcom, who topped both revenue and earnings estimates for their third quarter. Their adjusted earnings of $6.96 per share beat analyst expectations of $6.85. The company had reported earnings of $5.40 per share in the prior year period. Their revenues jumped 16% year over year to $6.78 billion, exceeding the estimates of $6.74 billion. The increase in revenues reflected a surge in semiconductor solution revenues, which had increased 74%. The Broadcom CEO said that we are projecting the momentum to continue into the fourth quarter. The Broadcom stock is rated a strong buy with an average upside of over 13%. And we also had Patterson Companies, a provider of dental and animal health supplies, who came in with stronger than expected Q1 results. The company posted adjusted earnings of 43 cents per share, up 30% year over year, and coming in ahead of analyst estimates of 37 cents per share. To add to that, their net sales climbed 29.6% compared to the year-ago period to $1.61 billion, outpacing the street's estimates of $1.44 billion. Their stock is rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 11.5%. So let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by PagerDuty. Under the ticker PD, they're currently up over 14%, followed by MongoDB under MDB, who's up 13%, and Sinopec under SHI, who's up 12.9%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Joby Aviation. Under the ticker JOBY, they're currently down 8.7%, followed by CS Disco under LAW, they're down nearly 6%, and Translate Bio under TBIO, down 4.4%. So that'll be everything for Friday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Please keep in mind that it is a long weekend with markets closed on Monday for Labor Day, so we'll be back on Tuesday with our next pre-market morning update. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you back here next time.